Hey gang, Dick Richard RiZzO here, and I thought I'd try a little something with OBS because why the hell not? Recently gained a new subscriber, and I was watching a speed paint video that they had up on their channel, and it made me think, hey, I've got all this old artwork. You know, I actually used to do art back when I had motivation, so I figured I'd give you a little show as to the kind of shit I used to be able to do, and maybe I should do it again. But I'll let you guys tell me otherwise, or if you agree with me in the comments below. So let's start off with some random character designs. A lot of the stuff I used to do on the backs of memos at some exceptionally boring technical support call center jobs that I had in the past. This first one is called RiZzO. He's like an angel character that I just felt the need to throw together to see if I could do it well. Next up, this character is probably from about 1996. I was living with my parents, and this is when I was a teenager, helping them build their house. So in the evenings, we didn't have any TV because there was basically just a cabin we were living in during construction. So I would whip out my sketchbook and come up with some character designs. I don't even remember what this guy's called, Blue something or other. He had a blue and white color scheme, and he was just, you know, a general all-purpose good guy superhero. And this is from a little bit later in life when I had a penchant for watching Clone High. Now, I don't know exactly how I didn't turn into a full-blown SJW, because apparently they've co-opted this, you know, this particular piece of culture. But as you can see here, it's Scudworth and Mr. B. And you see Scudworth saying, "Enough, Mr. B, I'm sending you to the scrapyard." And he's replying, "No, Wesley, I love you, please." And then we see here that he's stuck the chainsaw through Mr. B after hacking off an arm, and is about to have at him with a hatchet. A little bit more Clone High stuff here with Scudworth. Sorry, it's been a while. Scudworth having a smashed hand of some kind. I think this was an actual frame from the cartoon. Out of order there, so I came up with this panel just for fun. "What's this button marked? Do not touch for. No, Wesley, don't do it." And here we see the results of the button pushing. Of course, we've got Scudworth blown up, and Mr. B, "More tea, Wesley." Anyways, that's my crap Clone High voice. And here's another frame right out of the cartoon. "Bling bling, shouldn't you be saving the money instead of having me gold plated and lowered?" When Scudworth got some extra funds from a unscrupulous company that was looking to test the student body at Clone High. Alright, back to some actual art. Just another random picture drawn on a piece of lined paper of a guy, you know, I guess mugging or trying to kill another guy. As I said, a lot of this is just rough sketches and unfinished, but there you go. Here's a character I came up with in 1999 called Elwood, who was going to be a elven archer character who was going to be in some storyline that I was thinking of at the time. This would have been, again, on the back of a memo at a tech support job. So some of these pictures I had to turn the contrast way up and adjust the levels, which made him look like kind of crap, but just a random guy in a kind of a, I guess, hockey mask who is on fire currently, or has the ability to light his hands on fire. I don't know who he is or what it was for, but there it is. And here is a ghost pirate with his lower jaw broken and his hair on fire. Another memo sketch. This is from around that same time, 96, 97. I don't know what this guy's name was either. But here I was trying my hand at inking my own stuff. works in, you know, this was my talent in progress at the time. Again, I was a teenager. Here's something from just another concept. I think I called this guy Jinto or something, or Yinto. He, again, just another character I came up with. I think I was trying to just work on faces. Another concept character for some story I don't even know, called Kavanaugh, who was apparently the front man for some sort of group. Futuristic type, you know, cyber war character. Not terrible. And here he is as a zombie, after something terrible happens to him. I don't even know why. So, somebody made us mix CD. This would have been back in like 98 or 97 again. They just wanted me to come up with some art for a mix CD cover that they wanted. So I created this character called Lung Baby. And this is like an alien-esque character who basically what he does is he's a parasite. He smashes through your mouth, busts open your face, and crawls down inside you and gestates. I guess he feeds off of your life force. But yeah, just another terrifying creation. But there we go, 1995. This again would have been while I was helping my parents build their house and being bored in the cabin, doing sketches in my sketchbook by... Geez, what did we have? We didn't have electricity in that cabin, so we had these gas fuel kerosene lamps. And so I sketched it and then inked it very roughly. Named Opal. How original. And here's like a rip-off character of some kind or another. I'm sure it's actually some sort of superhero. This would have been around 2000 on the back of another office memo. I guess it's like a Deadpool kind of Slade kind of guy, or Spawnish, I don't know, but ninja of some kind. Not terrible. This is on the back of another memo, maybe about 2000, 2001, some sort of vampire chick. I think it was based off some girl at the office I was working at that I probably had a healthy obsession with banging, or wanting to bang. Probably never happened. Okay. So, one of these tech support jobs was working for Verizon DSL in the States back in 2000, 2001, and they had this little feedback called the voice of Verizon, and it didn't really go so well for the employees, so I figured, you know, broken skull jaw, that represented perfectly how I felt about having my voice heard by Verizon. And I think that brings us to the end of this particular concept art folder. So, let's see, what else do we have that I can cover quickly? Alright, so another testament to my undiagnosed ADHD. I had this idea in my head that I was going to do this comic strip of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles after Splinter had died and the Foot Clan had been beaten and they were really listless and had nothing to strive for anymore, except for maybe, you know, protecting the innocents. So I came up with a few pages of storyboards, so I'll share those with you here. Again, this is pretty rough, and I had to screw with the levels and brightness and shit. So here we go. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 2005. Well, not terribly too long ago. Close in on a sewer lid, New York City sewer. There's going to be various shots of the New York City sewers, voiceover describing the scenes. And here we go, we've got Leonardo. A lone turtle practices his ninjutsu skills, as he has done since he can remember. Nearby, another turtle sleeps off an all-night pizza binge and weed-a-thon. I can see here bongs and pizza strewn about. There's a X-rated turtle poster on the wall there. Michelangelo sleeping away. And suddenly he gets struck with the bamboo pole. Leonardo says, "Wake up, Mike. Wake up, you lazy bum." Mike grumbles, Leonardo goes, "If you don't get up, I'll hurt you." Leo winds up. "I'm starting to get sick of your crap." And smacks him on the top of the head. Ow, shit, Leo. What the fuck is your problem, dude? I was having the most amazing dream about April and then Leo cuts him off. "When Splinter died, his last words were, 'Take care of Mike, because he needs you.'" Second page. "I'm sure he didn't mean Let him get high with the neutrinos all night and pig out. There's Mike sitting there looking at his belly. Look at you, Mike. You've been stupid, lazy, and fat since the neutrinos got stuck here. And Mike doesn't take that laying down. Well, he does. Hey, back off, Leo. Why should I have to train every day? We defeated the Foot. Leo reminds him, Master Splinter died picking up a pizza for you just because you were poisoned by the Shredder. I guess they hadn't defeated the clan at that point yet. Mikey indifferently sparks up a cigarette, or a joint maybe, I don't know. Leo, shut up. It wasn't my fault Splinter died. Lay off. Puffs away a smoke cloud. Besides, I found this place, remember? If you don't like it, you can leave. So Leo's finds it's pointless to talk any further. Whatever. I'm going out to patrol the streets. Mikey slouches back down on the couch. If you're going out, bring back some pizzas. And there's the turtle van screeching around the corner. Leo rips down the streets of Manhattan. And something else here that got cut off because my scanner sucks. And here's the last unfinished panel. Some people can be so stupid. Like this lady. She'd be smart to stay on lit streets. And then, this guy. Hey, lady. How are you this lovely evening? Hee hee hee. Oh, dear. All right. Let go, lady. Wouldn't want to have to hurt you. And then here comes Leo from behind, grabs him by the neck, punches him in the gut. Blood comes out of his nose and mouth, so that must have been a pretty fierce punch. And then he's about to decimate him in further ways, but as you can see, I lost interest. Alright, what do we got here? Let's do one more folder. And then we'll tie it up. We'll wrap it up there. Alright, what's not too big here? Alright, so here's a concept that I was really interested in. This would have been probably around, I want to say 2006, 2007. It's based on a dream that a girlfriend of mine, or I guess an ex-girlfriend then, would have had at the time that she told me about. And I thought, it's a pretty neat dream. I can totally make like a short comic book maybe out of that, or at least a few pages of story. So this would have been on the cover. You could see a little girl. I guess I did this all in pen and blue pencil. Skipping along with a little teddy bear in her hand, very innocent looking, but this teddy bear is a cursed item. So it opens up with the girl coming home through the apartment. You know, I was playing around with composition, I guess, at this point, trying to make things as interesting as possible. I don't know if it really flows right. I had no experience at the time. So she comes in through the door. I guess this perspective's a little screwed up here. The door would have opened into the floor, but whatever. She takes off her coat and goes and grabs a microwavable dinner out of her freezer. See an ice cube tray there and some frozen peas and shit. And sits down on the couch and turns on the TV, and you see here a commercial. I don't know if it's easy to read, but it says 1-800-555-LIFE. So she's watching some motivational show. Didn't really have a script written for this, but I think it was along the lines of, you know, girls sick of her life and wishes it were better. So she reaches into her stash. Again, I had to adjust the levels and shit on this. Rolls herself up a little spliff. Back then I was a huge pothied, so a lot of pot in the drawings I had. And she goes out onto her balcony, and this was going to be some great shot where she was looking down over the balcony at the parking lot below that's supposed to be here, but puffing away on her joint. And some dialogue or whatever would have been here. And then she goes to bed. I guess I was meant to draw that page later, but in her dream, she's crying. And she's inconsolable and thinking about how much her life sucks and how it all went wrong. And she hears a voice, turns around, tears in her eyes. It's her little teddy bear that she grew up with as a child. Starts talking to her about how she shouldn't be so pathetic and pull herself together. And she cries, I know. And he offers her, well, what if I had the power to change everything? And his eyes start glowing weirdly. And so he's like, lay down and go to sleep with me. And in the morning when you wake up, all your dreams will come true. So in this next panel, we see that her dreams have come true. And she is a singer. performing a song in front of a stadium, which was supposed to be once it was finished. See somebody here crowd surfing, stage diving into crowd surfing, fans chanting her name, and her, band in the background playing. And at the end of it, she was supposed to end up to be, a victim of the success of her fame, and wishing that, she had a simpler life. And wakes up later and finds that the teddy bear has, basically shown her why she shouldn't complain about the hand that she was dealt in life, because she wouldn't have been happy either way. But anyway, that is that for now. I will go through some more of the stuff with you guys another time. As you can see, I still have some folders here that we didn't look at. But not trying to make this video long, just wanted to get something out quickly today. Or this morning, I should say. Fuck, it's super late. And, yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this. Do you want to see more of my old artwork? Let me know what you thought of the stories or the ideas I presented here, or any of the characters. Give me your critiques. Give me your critiques. Let me know what you thought. And, we'll see you guys soon. Till then, you guys have all been great, I suppose. And I'll catch you next time. Peace out.